Hello, good evening, welcome. This is Reading Things with a Southern Accent 2020, episode 41. I'm a little dark. I had to move lights. Welcome to the show. I'm going to fix this light above my head real fast. I had to go shoot something today and I had to dismantle everything. So, things are a little off. They always are. It's a little bit better. Let's see how it looks here. Hello, Aunt Donna, mother, father. I got 6 folks. I don't know who else is here. That's a little bit better. See, it takes a minute for the delay to get from what I have done to get to the broadcast here. So I had to make sure that it looked pretty good. It's Friday, May the 8th, 2020. Friday, May the 8th, 2020. And today here in Summit County, Colorado, it was a beautiful day. Sun was shining. It was in the 60s. What's the temperature right now? It's 53 right now. I think it was in the 60s. I had to go do some work. Actually went and shot a few things. And businesses, today was the day that businesses could start opening their doors and letting humans in. So you can't have a full store yet. You still have to wear a face covering, some form of mask. What else? One of our favorite local dining / drinking establishments, Prost or Ein Prosit, they set up some live streaming music. So they had people playing right inside the door, opened up the big sliding glass door, and had some folks playing. And then they were streaming it onto the Facebook. So that's fun. Things are getting a little bit of a festive vibe, I went into Breckenridge today, and it was kind of dead. There were a lot of cars parked on the street, but I think it was mostly the construction that's going on. They are still putting that fiber in Breckenridge, and I think that a lot of those guys are the cars that were out today. So there's that. What other newsy type things can I tell you about? Non-essential elements at, say, Walmart. If you've been to Walmart anytime in the last 2 months, there's a big old like roped off sections. They're like, you can't buy this right now. It is non-essential. Those things are now available again. You can go buy the things that you need. If you need to buy a Mother's Day card, which last week at Walmart, you could not buy a Mother's Day card. It was non-essential. What kind of heartless, calloused human being did that? I don't know. So those things are now available. Let's see who's here. Gilliam is here. Justin. Uncle Buddy. Wait, let me get a drink. It's a good idea, Donna. We have one more night. So this is Friday. We will do this tomorrow, which is Saturday. And then after Saturday, we will take Sunday off. Monday, we're going to start a new focal point, a new subject matter, a new whatever you want to call it. So we're wrapping up Edgar Allan Poe in a Southern accent this week, in the next 2 days. And with that, tomorrow is going to be the big finale, and I'm going to read Annabelle Lee. Tonight, we're going to read a story from this book that is the complete stories and poems of Edgar Allan Poe. We are going to... Salud. We're going to read a story. It's a poem. I've decided to go with a poem tonight. It is Spirits of the Dead. Spirits of the Dead. A little backstory on Spirits of the Dead. It was first titled Visits of the Dead when it was published in the 1827 collection Tamerlane and Other Poems. The title was changed for an 1829 collection called Al-Iref, which I don't know if I'm saying that right. Tamerlane and Minor Poems. The poem follows a dialogue between a dead speaker and a person visiting his grave. The spirit tells the person that those who one knows in life surround a person in death as well. So if you think, hi, Sarah Weston Scow. Hope you guys are well. Sometimes I can't read. We miss you too. Mitch Brantley, Samford University, represent. Hello, Father. Ecclesiastes with a Southern accent. It's a thought. I'll have to mull that one over. Ecclesiastes with a Southern accent. Spirits of the Dead was also a film that was released in Paris in 1968 and in the United States in 1969, July 23rd, 1969. And it starred Jane Fonda, Terence Stamp, Brigitte Bardot, Peter Fonda, and Alain Delon. That's a pretty good cast. I think maybe I need to look that up. Okay, here we go. Spirits of the Dead in a Southern accent. Woo! That is the Old Forester single barrel. It is quite tasty. Snorkel does wonders. So many things going on in my brain. Tomorrow is Saturday. Sorry. People. I just posted a bunch of pictures to a social media group of people from my high school years, and I have multiple pictures of the same human being on a toilet. He's not even on Facebook, but I just got a text message from him saying, how many pictures of me on the toilet are you going to post? Anyhow, sorry. ADD is strong. Do volleyball parents with a Southern accent. Sarah, that would just be a lot of people yelling at referees, going, come on! Spirits of the Dead. Here we go. Thy soul shall find. This is a whole poem. I'm going to read the entire thing. In these short stories, they're a little too long. I can't read the whole thing, but I am reading the entire thing. Here we go. Thy soul shall find itself alone, mid dark thoughts of the gray tombstone. Not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in that solitude which is not loneliness. For then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee, are again in death around thee, and their will shall overshadow thee. Be still. The night, though clear, shall frown, and the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in heaven, with the like hope to mortals given. But their red orbs without beam to thy weariness shall seem, as a burning and a fever which would cling to thee forever. Now our thoughts thou shalt not banish. Now our visions ne'er to vanish. From thy spirit shall they pass, no more like dewdrops from the grass. The breeze, the breath of God, is still, and the mist upon the hill. Shadowy, yet unbroken, is a symbol and a token, how it hangs upon the trees, a mystery of mysteries. And there you have it. That's it. Spirits of the Dead by Edgar Allan Poe, originally published in 1827. That means Edgar Allan Poe was born in 1809. Is that true? Yeah, 1827. So he was a young man when that was put out. I have to think, some of this rhyming stuff here that we have in Edgar Allan Poe's poetry. Say I tried to write poetry today in 2020 that had that sort of sing-songy rhyming approach to poetry. I believe a literature professor or a English teacher would look at it and say, "This is elementary. This is basic. You do better. Do differently." It would have been advantageous to live in the early 1800s and write poetry, because people are like, "Wow, this is amazing. These words rhyme. This is cool." Now, if it's not like crazy, disjointed, strange subject matters that you have to string together with a strange thread, and somebody has to go, "Oh no, this is what it means," and you're like, "Holy crap, I had no idea." It's harder. That's all I'm saying. I think it's harder to be a writer. Yo, bro, late as always. Jason Cannon, I have given you plenty of advance warning. I have given you plenty of notice of when these things happen. Put your kids to bed early. I mean, it is 8:15 in Florida. You have small children. You can get them to bed early, or just let them run around like hellions and put them to bed when this is over. I mean, why not? There's no need to put the children in bed right now, is there? They got nowhere to go. There's no school. There's no parks to play in. No one's going to daycare right now. Let the kids play. Let them stay up till midnight. Who cares? Let them stay up till midnight, and maybe they'll sleep till 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and you can enjoy a breakfast with your wife. It's a thought. I don't know. That's it, I think, for me. I can tell you this random thing last night. So we have a cat, we have a lizard, we have a dog. The cat's litter box lives in a closet that we keep cracked open all the time. Somehow, last night, that closet got closed. And when I woke up this morning, there was a pile of cat poo on the bathroom floor. And I was very upset for a minute. And then I realized somehow that door got closed and the cat had no choice. But thankfully, the cat was smart enough. He pooped on a rug, and I was able to pick up the poop with a dog bag, because I'm very accustomed to picking up dog poop with a plastic bag these days. I picked up the poop in that rug itself. I just threw it in the washer. So, moral of the story, when you're mad at your pets for doing something stupid, take a step back, because maybe it was your fault in the first place. I apparently closed the door to that closet sometime last night, had no idea that I did it. And the cat, he could have pooped on the carpet upstairs, wall-to-wall carpet. We'd have to shampoo and all that stuff. But no, he went downstairs into the bathroom onto an area rug, pooped right on that area rug. So, smart animal. Moral of the story, usually when your cat poops on the floor, it's your fault. That's it. My name is Murph. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow night we will cap off Edgar Allan Poe with a reading of Annabelle Lee. And next week, we will figure out what we're doing next. Hoping for some Dr. Seuss, but I have to find some source material. If I can't find any source material, then I have a Mark Twain book that is my backup again. I'm going to go now. I'm going to grill some cheddar bratwursts and eat them. Hopefully you have a great Friday night. Stay safe. Enjoy the COVID-19 coronapocalypse lockdown. And as always, please wash your hands. Good night.